We are live, I believe. Yep. Hello, everybody. Mike Space 8 here, and today I'm going to be doing another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And today I'm going to be starting off the career program. So, just wanted to go through this, well, career mode, career stuff, whatever. I'm just going to go through the quick setup of this because well, just so you guys can see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna name the game GroundY because instead of SpaceX, GroundY. Anywho, that sounds good. And for a flag, I'm just gonna look real quick. I'm just curious what kind of flags we got. I could probably get my own custom flag, most likely, but I'm too lazy. Not really. I'm not sure if that's actually possible. I honestly don't really care. I guess, we could just go with the standard Kerbal Space Program. Also go with standard settings. Standard, normal, same difference. Alright. Quick introduction, Cover space, level facilities to learn more. Left to click if I'm ready. Okay, so need more information. Alright, so over here we got spaceplane hangar. Not sure that's what we're gonna start off with. Astronaut complex, administration building. Hang on, let me just take a moment to read what these are. Well, spaceplane hangar's pretty self-explanatory. It's a hangar, but for space planes. Astronaut complex. That's where all the fine Kerbals who go into space live. Administration building. Again, self-explanatory. R&D. That's where we get the better parts. And tracking station. Ongoing missions. And there's the launch pad. Oh, and of course the vehicle assembly building. That wonderful big thing over there. Anywho, I guess... Hang on, what are all these tabs? These are just... quick things to attach to... Just to go to all the buildings. Hang on, what's this thing? Oh, mission control. Oh, available contracts. Alright, so... Administration. Alright, nothing selected. Fundraising campaign. We need reputation. Hang on, what? Carbons. Okay, so research rights up. By science, the only team. Interesting. So that's something we could do. This is also something we can do. Alright, none of those seem really all that interesting. So, wait, yeah. Administration doesn't seem really relevant right now. Where do we get? Oh, right, mission controls, where we go for contracts. Let's see. Hi there, Gene. Available, let's see. Gather scientific data from Kerbin. Well, financial skills first. I could keep it saying. Stage trivial expires. Cover transmit any scientific data experiments stuff from Kerbin to achieve this goal. So basically, all we gotta do to complete this this contract is basically just do a crew report, and from anywhere on Kerbin. Even from the launch pad, I'm guessing. Well, yeah, Steve says crew report before launching. So we could just legit just make a spacecraft out of a crew pod, whatever you want to call it, and then bam, we're done. Then we have launched the first vessel, and that's probably going to be pretty easy. Well, it could be off of the launch pad or the runway, so that we have options here. That's nice. What's the difference between these two? We got advance payment and a completion payment. Alright. That's cool. escape the atmosphere. Mhm. So that's gonna be important, of course. Getting out of Kerbin. I mean, we can't be a space, as it says here, can't be a space program without ever being to space, so that's also something we're gonna have to do. And last but not least, orbit Kerbin. Okay, that's good. Sounds pretty. Right, all these contracts sound pretty easy to do. So I wonder maybe we can have active. I'm just gonna grab this one for the scientific data and launch a vessel. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Those sound like easy contracts to do. So real quick, I want to check out R&D. So we clearly have 0 research, so not exactly going to be able to research all that much. What do we got? Start. Just gives us the super basic parts. Cool. And then we have basic rocketry, which will give us a swivel, a hammer, and this fuel tank. Then engineering 101, which gives us a thermometer. I see. That doesn't seem too helpful. Unless, is it like a science thing? Like you record the temperatures up in space or something? And then, oh cool, an antenna. And then a decoupler. And another antenna thingamabobber. Okay, cool. But we don't have any research points right now, so ain't exactly gonna be able to do that. And that's just. I'm sorry if I know this is probably all pointless and unnecessary, but I'm just looking around to see what kind of stuff we got, because you know, I'm just curious. You got Jebediah, Bill, Bob, and Valentina Kerman. Bill's extremely stupid. Bob's smart, but not as courageous. Valentina is just not as stupid and still just as courageous as most of the others. And then Jebediah has a nice balance of courage and stupidity. That's pretty cool. Jebediah's our pilot, Bill's our engineer, Bob's our scientist, and Valentina is also another pilot. Cool. Alright. That sounds good. Anywho, it's our first launch. Okay. That sounds like it's gonna be relatively easy. I mean, shouldn't be too hard to just put a basic thing together. And then a joke about this not being rocket science. And okay, here we go. So, we're here in the... hang on. I forgot. Okay, yeah, you gotta click. Not click or drag or right click. Just a single left click to grab parts. Okay, so we got the pod, the flea, and where's... okay, here we go. Yeah, and then, of course, parachute. Cool. Minimum pressure. I heard we're supposed to set that to the max, so let's do that. That's to 2,000. And that's looking like a pretty cool thingamabobber to me. Well, not cool, it's just... well, it's a thingamabobber, nonetheless. Hang on. Just clicked out of KSP. And let's go, what's the cost? Hang on, what's the cost of all this stuff actually in Pierce? That's gonna put us down 600, 200, so 800 so far. And how much would adding fins do for us? $25 each. I think I'll just go with a basic fin. I mean, there's honestly no reason we shouldn't, except, you know, cost saving, but now, you know what? All we gotta do is just a basic takeoff and crew report and stuff. That's all we gotta do. So that's probably all I will put on. And then a mystery goo. Okay. Yeah, maybe do some mystery goo too. Let's see. Let's do 2 of those. Add them right on the sides, and there we go. Deploy. No, don't want to do that just yet. And here we go. Untitled spacecraft. You know what? What title would I give this thing? The MSS prototype. So this is basically just a prototype rocket. And the description, it's really basic. I mean, not sure what else I should do for this thing. I mean, seriously, look at how basic this thing is. It's a booster, a pod, a parachute, and some loot containers. Anywho, let's hang on, did I save it? Crap, I'm not sure I did. Oh, oops. Oh well. Anywho, here's our wonderful launch pad. That's just really very basic. Nice. Let's see, do a crew report. Can I transmit this? No usable comms device. Ah, okay. Review report. Yeah, that's fine. And, observe mystery goo, I'm curious. Will we get any data from doing just this? We'll get 3 science for recovery. I'm just gonna reset that. And, alright. I'm just wasting time at this point, so you know what? Let's, do the thing. And geez, that's going super fast. As you would expect. Oh dear, the parachute, I put the parachute in the same, hang on. Observe mystery goo. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, I'll keep that. And might as well, observe this one, maybe. Or, hang on. Crew report. What's the existing one? Well, that's the one we need to do that, grant mission, whatever, so I'll just keep this crew report then. Okay, so yeah. That's the one thing I forgot. I forgot to separate the parachute stage from the booster stage. Incredibly rookie mistake, I know, but hey, we're still in one piece, and in the end, at least when it comes to this game, that's the important part. Oh yeah, and of course, we can do this, because who doesn't want to spin at ludicrously high speeds? Am I right? Actually, I wonder, hang on, so wait, stop spinning so intensely. I wonder, if I get it to spin super fast, while observing it, jiggles and wobbles, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know what? It gives us 7 signs, so I might as well keep it, and I'm gonna stop the ridiculous spinning. Jebediah seems to be enjoying himself. That's good. Yeah, he was just smiling. Like, oh yay, this is just like that one time we went on a roller coaster. And, yeah, look at our super basic place. It's incredibly basic. Like, a launch pad is nothing more than just a slab of concrete on a pile of dirt, but you know what? It's our launch pad. And, well, we're gonna have to make do. And then our runway is legit just a dirt runway. Anywho, that's a successful mission, I'd say. So let's go ahead and recover vehicle, whatever you want to call it. And I'd say that's a nice mission done. And crew report, recoveries, vessel survive, etc. Heart value, etc. Yeah, whatever. 2,700 funds recovered from parts. Nice. And crew, how's job doing? +1 experience. Okay, nice. Let's go back to mission control and see. That was a bit of a weird noise. And yeah, you completed those 2 missions, and now, yeah, we gather scientific data and launch the first vessel. What's the next stuff to do, possibly? Well, escape the atmosphere. This expires in 5 days, so we're gonna have to do that relatively soon. Oh, not too soon, I guess. Let's see. Test the solid fuel booster in the flight of a Kerbin. Really? Really? What is this we have to do actually? Has was on problem. You have made too many parts like the food. So it works. And a few simple tests. So we got tested Kerbin flying up to 9,000 to 16,000 meters speed, 10 meters a second to 150 meters a second. Ah, okay, sounds good. That sounds relatively easy to do. Test of the hammer solid fuel booster, then test the Mark 16. I mean, we've done 2 of those already, so it's unfortunate we didn't have these missions before. Anywho, and conduct the focused observational survey. See ground as we come in, reach so you required capability to focus the fifth Kerbin, go to the designated test site, and pick a fuel report in flight above 16,000 meters near area on my HCB0GK. That was an incredibly basic thing to pronounce, and I failed at it. Wonderful. 18,000 meters. Okay, let's see. I guess we'll go with these contracts to go test those parts. I mean, that sounds relatively easy to me. And test this stacked coupler, splash down. We don't have that part actually, so that's probably why we can't do that. Okay. And escape the atmosphere. You might be able to do that. Not sure if you should try it though. Active. You know what? Let's just go with the base. Completing what we got right now. Or actually, try researching that stack decoupler. Right? Yeah, it's just 5 research. It's down a path we're gonna go down eventually, so might as well, right? So yeah, engineering 101, gonna need that. Basic rocketry is the way we get the hammer, and the liquid, and the swivel, so that's cool. I'm gonna go with that. Miniature fuel tank, maybe, yeah. So, you know, I'm thinking, what if I used the hammers for a base stage to get up into... Well, I combined the hammers and the fleas for a booster stage to get up into orbit. And then, well, to get into space, maybe tried going with a bit of fuel and a swivel to go try to get into orbit. And then I would be able to, well, I'd be using stack decouplers possibly, and then, that way I'd be able to knock out all of those contracts pretty easily. Unfortunately we don't have stability, so can't go for some of these for the radial decouplers or the winglets. That's fine though. It's just a bit unfortunate. Anywho, let's see. So, let's build a vehicle that... Actually, hang on, let me go back to mission control again. Let me see, what we got active again? The Mark 16 and the Flea. Right? Then we go for... Hang on, why can't I select this? Oh, I can only have a max of 2 active contracts. Okay then. So, hang on. Okay, yeah, my vehicle's here. Let me just click save button a few times, just in case. And we can seriously just do what I just did again. So that sounds fun. Let's go ahead and, I guess, repeat the previous launch. I mean, there's really no reason you can't do that. After all, we did. I mean, it's pretty easy. We were able to prove. Oh, hang on. Before I forget, gotta remember this time to set the booster in a separate stage from the parachute. Yeah, that would probably be pretty useful. Gear doesn't seem to be doing too much. Yeah, let's just keep that observation. And boost, observe mystery goo. Wiggles and wobbles. Crew report. Shores of inviting and watch the waves roll into the coast. Keep experiment. Sure, why not? All those sound pretty good. And we should gain some more science, which is pretty nice. Anywho, once we start falling again, actually not quite as soon as we start falling. I'm just gonna wait until we get a bit lower in altitude, actually, instead of just activating the parachute right now, because, actually no, deploy altitude is going to be at 2,000 meters, and, well, just doing this is going to arm it, but not make it activate. So you know what, that's fine, actually. I'm fine with that. I'll just arm it right now, because why not? Hang on, SAS, let's do that, and there we go. Just keep it centered. I mean, that's how we're gonna we're falling downwards. We should probably do that to have a bit more drag. Also seems like we're drifting a little bit in the wind, air, whatever. Yeah, probably air currents or whatever. Yeah, that's fun. And we're gonna land right about where we landed last time, it looks like, actually, so that's pretty cool. And that is what you call a successful flight. Is it a basic flight? Yeah, for sure. But you know what? It's a flight nonetheless. And, well, we got some more money and reputation and science from it, so, you know, it's best to do, if we can do something easy, why not? Am I right? Yeah, about 500 meters out now. This is gonna take a while. I'll probably cut this out in editing. I mean, this is seriously just falling down constantly at a relatively slow rate. I'm gonna mess around with the boot rocket. Just do rocking from back and forth, cause why not? Wee. Yeah. This is so fun, isn't it, Jebediah? And he doesn't seem too entertained, so let's go for the super speed. Yeah, see? Now Jeb's having more fun. Yeah, look at that face. Okay. Should probably slow that down so that we don't cause the rocket to explode due to friction or something. So yeah, let's do that, and yeah, this is nice. And touchdown! There we go. Mission complete. We got him this time. Hey there, Reese. Hope your day is going well. Let's see, 7 science earned. Good enough. Parts. Yeah, good. Jeb, no XP gain. Aw. Yeah, there we go. So that should be those. Oh. Hang on, wait. What? Test it? Hang on. I just tested those, didn't I? What? Oh, hang on. Altitude 1000, speed. I see. So, I didn't get to a high enough altitude to satisfy the booster one. I don't think, anyways, did I? Maybe, no, I think I was going too fast, actually. I'm not sure. Although, how am I supposed to do this, actually? I mean, I use them. What's the difference between testing and using? I think what they want me to do is, when they say test, they mean just use it, probably. Probably, but I don't think I completed all those criteria. The parachutes, I don't think... I'm actually... Yeah, I didn't deploy it, later. Well, I deployed it a bit too early, so... Yeah, it says 3,006 to 10,000 meters. And 30 meters a second to 60 meters a second. Okay. And then the booster, what was it again? 10 meters a second, 150 meters a second, from 9,000 to 16,000. Okay, I'm honestly not sure how I didn't complete that, but I guess I didn't. So, yeah. Okay then. I guess... Let's go with, stability, because... maybe that'll just make things a bit easier to, I don't know. Research. Okay. Alright, that sounds good. Now you own all those parts. Let's go back into the vehicle bay and, what to do now? What to do now? Well, I suppose you gotta get up to the required altitude. What's the difference in thrust? Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Actually, you know what? I can leave the fleet on for now. What I want to do is, yes, decouple is a nice size. And then I'm gonna add a hammer. Well, no. You know what? Well, do I want to do that? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just... Hang on, this isn't rotated the right way, is it? I don't think so. Because it wasn't... Is that... Why isn't this putting a covering over the engine? That doesn't seem right. I'm not sure. Anywho. Let's see, wind pressure, altitude. Just gotta up that a little bit, so... Up it by a couple hundred meters. All the way to 3,200 meters. How am I supposed to test... Yeah, how am I supposed to do that test? I mean... a flea's not enough to get that high into orbit, well, not in orbit, just that high at all. This is the perfect music for trying to figure this out. Just thinking. This requires some electric charge, apparently. Thermometer. Interesting. Hang on, does this have any electric charge? Yeah. You know what, let's just toss a thermometer on here for the extra data, because why not? And, I mean, it's only, wow, actually, $900. That's a bit expensive, you ask me. You know what, we don't need the mystery goo containment. I mean, it's nice to get that data, but... Well, no. You know what? Let's just go back to the old, I'll keep the goo containers. I mean, it makes the craft a bit more expensive, but... Actually, we just need one, really. Don't need two. I mean, more science's data is better, but... I suppose we're gonna need it for the symmetry, for aerodynamics and stuff. See, I'm not sure. And let's go with MSS prototype, tube 2. Slightly less basic. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out, how am I gonna test the flea if I mean, I went into flight that high. Okay, you know what? Yeah. What it was is that I was going too fast. I'm thinking it's probably most likely what happened. So, if I want to get back up there again, I mean, I could easily just possibly throw another flea onto here. and then there would be a job done, right? I'm pretty sure. Although, I'd more or less be throwing money away. How much is a flea? $200, so it wouldn't be that much of a waste of money just to be able to complete a mission. Yeah, MSS Prototype 2. I'm not sure I like the looks of this thing, but you know what? It's a thing. So let's separate the booster from the parachute. Gotta remember to do that. Okay, so we're gonna the MSS Prototype 2. It's got a flea that decouples, and then we got another flea, and got a couple. I also have a thermometer, and yeah, it's basically just the other thing, but with more stuff. Alright, that sounds good to me. So I'm gonna let's head back to the launch pad, and hang on, let me check. Where's we flying 3,000? Let me check. That parachute is set to 3,200, so we should be able to do that test. And then test the fleet. 9,000, 16,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was going too fast. This issue. Let me make sure. Yes, that's the right flea. It's not this one. I wonder what would happen if I set this one off, even though it's behind all that. Probably cause an explosion or something. I don't know. I hope that looks good to me. Yeah, just... Okay. Pretty sure we're all good. So let's get started. Oh, hang on. Set on SAS. So let's go ahead and decouple that. And... Ooh, hang on. Maybe we have too much weight to get up there now. Oh, crap. That would be an issue. Yeah. Wait, can you throttle a solid booster? I'm not sure. Right, well, we gotta turn this on anyways, so I'm gonna do that. Yes, this isn't working, clearly. Okay, so we can't just attach another flea to a booster, well, to a decoupler, and call it done. If we want to test this out, we're clearly gonna need another stage for this, so yeah. You know what? Well, maybe not another stage, we'll just need another booster, and I'm thinking the hammer, well, how much does it cost? 400? Oh, just saying a whole engine is gonna cost 1,200, so never mind, that's too expensive for our needs. Let's just save this as a Prototype 2 again. Yeah, we got just a hammer. Hopefully that has enough, fuel and thrust to get us to the required altitude to test out our flea. And so, I guess, let's go. So far we're doing good. I guess. I mean, there's not really much else to report. Oop, hang on. Let's test the thermometer. Log temperature. 5.6 data. Keep experiment. Sure. Observe mystery goo. And detach from that because it's making us go, oh wow. Oh yeah. That definitely has a bit more kick to it. Yeah. That worked pretty well, I'll say. Yeah. We are now at, about to reach 20,000 meters, or 20 kilometers, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we have to be 9,000 to 16,000 meters for this to work. So I guess we're gonna have to wait for this thing to slow down, which is a bit annoying. What's the mystery goo gonna report back right now? Seems to be getting very cold right now, so that's valuable data. Well, it's certainly different from what we've gotten before, so that's cool, I guess. And here, let's see. Let's just speed time up a little bit so we don't have to wait a billion years to get to where we need to get to. Alright. It's 9,000, 16,000. Alright, remember that. Okay, we are technically at a good enough altitude, and... Alright. Let's do it! We're trying to... Come on. And that should have completed it, right? Oh, hang on. Speed 100. We reached the altitude, but we went too fast. That's a bit of an issue. Alright. Come on. Why you gotta play me like that, KSP? I mean, it was... Ah, great. Now we're going too high. Wait. Oh, no. Speed, altitude. Make up your mind. Are all the criteria... Oh, wait. Why did you just do that? What, thing? Oh dear, that's an issue. We are now currently heading in a bit of a bad trajectory, but it works. It's okay, we didn't crash. And hang on. What the heck? I don't understand. Why isn't it completing? Do all those... We have to meet exactly all of those criteria at exactly the same time? If that's the case, then I should have done the flea booster at the very least. Revert to launch again. I honestly have no idea. It really should be working, in my opinion. And log temperature. Okay, keep experiment. Hang on, can I... Oh, it will... To do that again, gotta do stuff. Okay. Let's try that again. But this time with a little bit less failure, okay? Observe mystery goo. How much data is that? 0.7. Yeah. That's not gonna be helpful, so let's just observe it right now, as we can. Yeah, keep that. It's not gonna be very helpful. Hang on, wait, revert flight again. That was going a bit to the side. Gotta be as efficient as possible. Toggle SAS, make sure it's actually on. And let's do this again. And observe mystery goo again. Set experiment. Toggle display. Temperature. Okay. This is ridiculous, man. It ain't working like it should be. You know what, let's go with deploy altitude 4,000 maybe? I don't know. Observe mystery go. Should be doing stuff now, right? Yeah. This is new stuff, so we're gonna keep that data.
But you have a good idea, that's what it is.
How? Why you gotta do me like this? Alright. Let's speed up time a little bit, just to get back down to that altitude. Hopefully it can speed us night to actually work with us today. Cause you know, that'd be great. Alright. There goes that hammer. Ah crap, clicked out. No, wait, don't. Wait, why is it doing this? I'm not sure what we're doing. That was going very, very weird. Oopsie daisy. No, do not exit OBS. I must have clicked on the off key. Alright, 3200, 3600, I don't know. Can we please just get this to work? Thank you very much. But maybe I'll just detach. Ooh, that's bad, actually. Hang on. Why is this still attached? Oh, revert flight. Back to the vehicle assembly. Hang on. You know what? Maybe instead of having that decoupler rotated like that, I have it like this. If I want to get what I want. If I want the engine to, or the booster to get away from us. So yeah, it's probably gonna help. Probably. And 3200. I don't know. Okie dokie. Ah dear, it's still attached. That's not what we want, exactly. Okay. Ooh, hang on, this might actually work. We're actually getting, we're getting up. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, because I'm on the verge of like
We could.
pretty much.
We're about to get into the
I'm thinking
speed range, actually.
get a little bit more.
And here we go. There we go. That's what we were supposed to do. Now we activated the flea. And now we're working as we should. Okay, so at the very least, this launch, we were able to successfully test the flea. Hopefully, we're going to be able to successfully test the
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna
Mark 16 now.
the thermostat. I'm gonna get the nest.
Well, yeah, we're getting a bit higher this time, actually, it looks like. Ooh, yeah. Definitely getting pretty high. That's what she said. Let's log the temperature. 7.2 science, so not as much as in flight. Screw seems to be getting cold now. You don't say. Yeah, this time we just gotta pray that the parachute test works. Because if it doesn't, well, it's gonna be quite irritating.
Then you're gonna have to figure out how to power it.
Because what's the speed requirement? 30 meters a second, 160 meters a second? How do they expect me to keep up with this? Man. Oh hey, it looks like we're gonna do a splashdown this time around. Nice. Alright, one last check. 3,000 to 10,000 meters. Alright. Oh dear. Oh crap. It just did a weird thing. It's doing weird things. We're now pointing downwards. Not exactly something we would have wanted. Hang on. 3,000 to 10,000 meters. You're not slowing it down as much as I would like to. Alright, come on. Deploy. Why didn't it deploy? Safe to deploy, unsafe. Probably because we're heading down like a bullet. Dang it, man. We were so close to a successful launch, too. Or at least successful tests. Hang on. You know what would work, actually? I just realized. Adding fins. That's what we're gonna need to avoid flipping over, like this game seems to like doing. Okay, alright. Let's see. Let's just go with a 4, well, no, let's do 3 fins. That's nice and cheap, and should still work, hopefully. Yeah. Well, actually, how do these winglets compare? Well, they're much bigger, so that's definitely not necessary. Oh, this game, man. This game is getting on my nerves, I swear.
You can connect at the other extreme wherever it's getting the juice from. But if you don't have that,
Temperature. Oh dear. Hang on. That was a mess up. I did an uh-oh. I forgot to activate freaking SAS. Okay. Yeah. let's get going. Log temperature. Reset. Log temperature. Okay.
Peter said that all we need to do is shoot a snake down the toilet, but I think it's just gonna. I wanna
Okay.
colder.
Alright.
So, they got some
Are we gonna be slow enough? And we're slow enough. There we go. The flea test worked. Okay. How is it? Log temperature. Okay, 5.6. Okie dokie, artichoke. Well, let's just speed up. Hopefully slow down sometime soon. Also, let's pray that we don't flip over this time again. Yeah, that would be pretty annoying. Alright, okay. So we got the flea, you know what? Yeah, we got the flea test done. Hopefully this parachute test decides to actually do what it's supposed to. Okay, oh dear. That's a bit too reactive. Hang on. Gotta fix my orientation. I gotta maintain this center. You know what? I'm just gonna stay in 1 times speed, because apparently, if you decide to speed up time even the slightest bit, oh dear, weird stuff is happening. This is not what I like. Ah, great. Now we're pointing like a bullet again. Great, just great. Okay, revert flight again. Back to the VAB. Oh, good grief. Why are you doing this to me, KSP? Why can't you just do what I friggin' want you to? No matter how hard I try, just doesn't want me. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. Well, flipping over, it just doesn't want. Why you gotta flip over? Why if I just need the friggin' flee? I don't know at this point. It's just getting ridiculous. What makes this fuel tank? I'm curious. Good grief. I've been doing this same friggin' flight for over 20 minutes. And it does not want to cooperate with me. Every single frickin' time, it ends up flipping over. And now that I think about it, you know what? Maybe I should add a decoupler between well, maybe I should just decouple the booster, well, this booster from the pod. I don't know at this point. Let's try that. Hang on, rotate it. There we go. Maybe that'll let us do what I want. Maybe then I'll be able to avoid the craft from friggin' flipping over in the most ridiculous situation, in the most ridiculous way. I got no clue at this point. Observe mystery goo. What's it do for us here? 0.7 science. That's better than nothing. Log temperature 2.4. Not good enough. Remember, toggle SAS. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely want to put the decoupler in a separate stage, so let's do that. And again, in a separate stage. So there we go. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's just pray today that it actually works. So, 9,000 to 16,000 meters for the flea. Alright. Let's see if we can get that done at all whatsoever. Yeah, what's the altitude to that? Okay, that's pretty good actually. Let's see. No, we're slowing down too fast. See, this is why I switched to the hammer. Because now testing the flea is not gonna work because just watch. Maybe I'll be able to do this then. Will it work? No, now we're going too fast. And we're still at too low of an altitude. Avert the idiotic flight to vehicle assembly. I swear, I did not know Kerbal Space Program could be so rage-inducing for one of the dumbest things ever. Seriously. Why is this not doing what I want it to? Okay. Trying to figure out how am I gonna test this flea in a cost-effective way? Because adding a fuel tank, well, actually, by adding this engine, we could set a few of these boosters, and oh, good grief. All right, okay. How about this time? Let's try multiple boosters. I just realized how ridiculous this is. I'm trying to test. I'm adding boosters to get a booster up to a good altitude. Yeah, this is my life right now, apparently. You know what? About 3,450? I don't know. Let's also add a thing called parachutes to, actually, those parachutes are way too small for those boosters, I think. Actually, one of these boosters parachutes is enough for a capsule and a flea, so maybe I could give these two thrusters parachutes just to get them down safely. I mean, it's not aerodynamic in any way, but you know what? It's gonna allow us to reuse them. So yeah, what's the nose cone look like? I don't like that. Okay, so we got two fleas, which they're there. Then they're gonna decup. Hang on. They're gonna decup. The fleas are then gonna decouple, and their parachutes are gonna activate. Then hang on, let's add another stage in between here. Then the testing flea is going to activate, and then we're finally going to get that thing done, and we can finally, we'll be able to do that. Then we'll be able to test the parachute perfectly fine, and absolutely nothing is going to go wrong. Well, not absolutely nothing, but you know what? At this point, I just want to. Okay, MSS prototype 2. Okay, let's just leave it as a prototype 2. Okie frickin' dokie. I swear, if this doesn't work. Okay, final checks. Staging, yeah, that's looking correct. Man. I swear, if this does not work. Temperature. Alright, you want that count, so I'm gonna do it. And does this count? Oh, hang on, let's do that. I hope those were. Oh dear, I forgot SAS. Okay, that's fine. We're not entirely ruined. Alright, we just gotta get to the right altitude, while at the same time keeping the right speed. I hope those parachutes. Oh crap. Hang on. Revert back to vehicle assembly. I just realized those. Yep. The minimum pressure is a bit ridiculous. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should not be set that low, so those parachutes were likely not going to activate. Okay, yeah. There we go. Now save. And now those parachutes should be good. And now I hope we're gonna be able to friggin' do this test. Okay, save. Launch. Let's see. Okay. I know I'm doing that. I know I don't have to complete both of those tests in the same flight, but I want to. I don't know why, I just do. I make sure, okay, 2,000 meters, 1,450 meters. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, that should be good. So let's just launch and pray that these actually get us to the altitude I actually want to be at. Gear wibbles, wobbles, that's good enough. Log temperature, that's good enough. Okay. Hang on, you know what, maybe I should have waited for a bit longer. Because now we're going too fast. Hang on, there's just pressing... Okay, no. That doesn't work. Let's revert to vehicle assembly for the third time. And you know what? This time, let's do 3 friggin' boosters. Since clearly 2 isn't enough to get us up to the... up to the altitude we need to get to test that booster. I'm quickly realizing that also that this is becoming absolutely ludicrous, but you know what? At this point, absolutely ludicrous is all I really care to do, just to get it to work. Like, seriously. Why is it not doing... Okay, actually gives us a decent amount of science, so you know what? Since observing you in flight doesn't give us anything anymore, I'm going to keep both of those experiments. And, boosters, parachutes, and decouplers, that... Alright. Okay. Let's just hope this works. Temperature. Gives us some signs. Decouple those. And we aren't going to get high enough, I'm starting to realize, most likely. Are we? Only gained a few hundred meters there. This is so stupid. Why does this have to be so stupid? Why can't it just work the way it's supposed to? Alright, let's try that again. Try symmetry. Like so. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's the aerodynamic, well, the unaerodynamic design of just having a parachute on the booster. That's not big enough. I don't know. At this point, I honestly don't care. What I do care about, though, is just getting this to the right altitude. Getting this stupid test finally finished so I can finally get to doing other things with my life. Hang on, I'm supposed to deactivate that, decouple those. Okay, we definitely got a bit higher this time around, which is nice. And let's see. 9 and 8,000. Okay, let's activate it now. Okay. That's not right. Now we're too fast for it to work. Great. Revert flight. I think I know what I can do, though. I just revert to launch. Maybe, just maybe, if I can decouple, well, if I decouple these things, as soon as they run out, then I'll be good. Okay. Again. Going again. So going down 3. out a couple. They immediately explode. Wonderful. That should hopefully decrease the amount of weight on our craft, so maybe we'll be able to maintain this speed of this momentum. And we are definitely getting higher with a faster speed. And hang on, we need to slow down, and there we go. Finally able to test this stupid booster that has been the cause of so much ridiculousness. And there we go. Finally got that stupid flea test done. Wow, wait, this is way bit more ridiculous than I would have expected a simple equipment test to be. Like, seriously. Why is it so hard to do that? I'm getting very cold now. Log temperature. That's actually giving us a bit more science than before, so that's nice. Okay. Let's armor parachute now, because why not? It'll probably become, hang on. Pressure, altitude, say 400. Alright. Let's just hope it doesn't decide to flip around on us. Because, you know, that would be very irritating. So don't you dare think about it, Pod. Don't you dare think about just flipping randomly. If you do that, I will be so mad. Okay. Now we're making our descent again. This is nice. We're getting a bit closer now. Oh, that is... No, why did I just do... Okay, hang on. Hang on. This is still salvageable. Okay, we are currently sideways. That is not exactly how I wanted to do this. And I'm not sure how the heck we even ended up here. But apparently we... Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. I managed to right the craft now. We're good. We are okay. Alright, and the parachute's deployed. Come on. Oh, we were going too fast, and now we're going too slow, and we're too low of an altitude. Crap! Why is this not working? I would have expected a simple frickin' parachute test to be super easy to do. In fact, that's why I accepted that mission. I thought it would be easy to do. But no, it's not. It's not as easy as I said it would be. I'm getting incredibly frustrated with this game for not doing something that should be incredibly easy. And bam, wablammy, those stupid boosters are exploded. I don't give a crap. Come on. Okie dokie. We're getting to the altitude again. And now we just need to wait for the thing to slow down. And test. There you go. And maybe if I do something like that, can we get it to get off of us? No? Okay. Great. Alright, I'll just speed up time. 4,200 meters or 3,900? I don't know. I just need something. Hang on. Oh, disarm. I'm not sure. Hang on. Let me think of this. About this real quick, actually. The minimum pressure needs to be 70.75, right? Hang on. Let's look at this. Altitude, 3,000 meters to 10,000 meters. But how am I going to raise that minimum pressure? Well, the guy said that the minimum pressure... Ooh, hang on. I just realized, actually. No. I just need to lower minimum pressure. And then it should deploy at that... That's whatever altitude. Set it to 0.5 maybe? I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to deploy. Alright. Let's also pray that this thing doesn't decide to flip over. So we gotta get this as centered as possible. as close to the center dot, and that should be good. Let's praise the Lord that it is. And we can. Oh, hang on, it's drifting. It's drifting. No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. No, control yourself. Oh dear, that is not what I wanted. Oh boy. Let's nope. Okay. Put ourselves right side up this again. That's good. Observe mystery. I don't know. Collect data. Alright. Oh wait, gotta write ourselves. Remember. Alright. It's deployed. Come on, it should work, right? Alright, come on! All those were green check marks! Those were all green check marks! Why did it not complete? You guys saw that, right? Hang on. Guys, see that over again in the stream. Let's watch that. An instant replay. Yes, all check marks were green. We tested that thing in flight. Well, we were over curbing, we were flying. We were above 3,000 meters, but below 10,000 meters. We were able to slow down to the proper speed, but it didn't work. This game is rigged. I swear. Like, you guys saw that. Oh, okay. I see how you're playing this Kerbal space program. You aren't gonna let us do what we want to. How about we increase altitude so the chute deploys a bit later. Hopefully that's enough to slow down to the right speed at the right altitude, and hopefully stupid. Oh man. Before the boosters were the problem. No, it's the parachute. Stupid game. I thought this would be so fun to just play Kerbal Space Program. Just have fun. Go, maybe not get to space, but get to just complete a couple missions. But no, I've been doing this exact same thing for past like what, half an hour at this point? I think it's been that long. Good grief. I'm genuinely starting to hate this game. Like, really. My gosh. Oof. I'm a kid who likes space. I'm starting to get the feeling that this game, like, I'm not even in space actually. So you know what? It's gonna make me hate the Earth, because that's this game. Kerbin is this game's equivalent of the Earth, pretty much. So I guess maybe it'll make me hate space too. I don't freaking know. Okay, let's watch this. Unsafe to deploy. Alright, good to know. We're falling to the Earth, or Kerbin, whatever the frick you want to call it. I don't care. Let's see. Alright, let's see. I swear, if this thing decides to just not do the right thing, hang on, actually, let me think of something real quick. Okay, so, I was not able to, well, actually, I slowed down. No, I wasn't able to slow down in time, actually, so, you know what, a minimum altitude, a minimum pressure. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, okay. Hang on, what if I just set the deploy altitude? Hang on. All the check marks are checked. All the check mark. Wait, what? Okay, so I finally figured out what it was. So the minimum pressure was maybe a little bit too high, okay? But the deploy altitude, let's just say 5,000. Hang on. So, I was definitely all check marks for the parachute test checked off. And yet, this game's gonna give me fan high blood pressure. All of this idiocy that is happening right now. And for once, it isn't the Kerbal's fault. No, it's this game. Like, what the heck? It was all criteria checked off for a successful frickin' parachute test. And yet the game did not accept it. I am screaming internally. This is... Friggin' boost at max speed. I don't care. At this point, all I want is to get this stupid test done so I can just get to the rest of my life. Okay, perfectly fine. I mean, maybe with a little bit of mental issues, because this game is getting so ragey. Okay. Alright. Well, 3,000 to 10,000 meters. Flying over Kerbal at that altitude. And the speed has to be 30 meters a second to 160 meters a second. Does the parachute have to deploy at that speed? Like, do I have to slow down to that degree? Is that what I need to do here? Because if so, I have do I have to deploy it at that time? Not, it can't just be activated at that time. It has to be deployed. Is that what's going on here? Are you actually going to be this nitpicky, Kerbal Space Program? Oh, hang on, wait, we're losing control here, the craft's trying to send itself off to Narnia, and kind of has successfully done so. Crap. Okay. I swear, if you do not right yourself at this exact moment, young spacecraft. Okay, alright. Okay, we're good. You know what? Let's deploy it. Okay, we definitely did not slow down in time for that flight. Oh my gosh. Screw you, Kerbal Space Program. You managed to find a way to make me hate you. Congratulations. Okay. You know what? You can deploy at max altitude for all I care. All we need to do is get it to work from arm the parachute at 10,000 meters. Hopefully that pressure or something. I'll maybe get this parachute. I don't know. You know what? Let's just say this is enough. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Let's get going. Maybe actually get this test done. And there you go. More blammy. Flea boosters exploded. That part of the mission's done. Now we just need to get to 9,000 meters and activate this other booster, then decouple it and parachute and... Actually, no, never mind. That won't work. I don't think. Oh, hang on, actually, this is the time you gotta... Oh, wait, no! Okay, no, that actually did count. Alright. Second I thought I might have messed up. I didn't. We're good. It's all good. In the hood. Oh boy. Alright, you know what? If it doesn't work this time around, I'm just gonna rage quit and stop playing and go on with my life. Because clearly, it ain't gonna work the way I want it to. And if it doesn't work this time around, you know what? Hang on. No, don't overwrite existing data. Okay. You know what? We should be good. Let's maybe slow down time a bit. Right now. Oh, and, no. Bad parachute. Not parachute. Spacecraft. You are not meant to do this. This is not your function. You are not supposed to be whatever the heck you're trying to be. Okay. Alright. You know what? We managed to flip ourselves over the right way. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on! All those check marks are checked off! Oh, good lord. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the community discussions, add a new discussion, enter title, mission not completing, even though, well, not mission, contract, I can spell correctly, contract not completing, even though all check marks are activated at the same time. I am trying to do a contract to test the Mark 16 parachute, but it will not finish even though I have all requirements off. Please help. This is okay. There we go. Alright. I am going to ask the people, the very smart rocket scientists, those very smart and very fine rocket scientists on the forums. Hopefully they will be able to, hang on, cancel. Minimum pressure. Okay, 3.3. Altitude has to be 0.5. Or 5,000 meters, rather. Okay, set it to max. Set it to 0.3. Alright, I'm going to do this. I know I said last time would be the final time I would do this stupid mission. I'm going to do this one more time, just for the sake of getting a screenshot to show the rocket scientists. Maybe they will understand what I'm doing wrong, and will be able to give me their wisdom. Ah, crap! I did that wrong. Revert to launch. Maybe they will be able to. I'll just get a screenshot, post it, and hope that those fine people can tell me what I am doing wrong. Or if there's a legitimate bug. Let's go. Observe mystery. Who friend gives a crap at this point? I certainly don't. There we go. A glam. So far, it's just a standard flight for this. And, can I just click this and have it open all the time? Yes, I can. And are we gonna slow down enough? Okay, there we go. Flea has been tested. It has been thoroughly tested. And it can be confirmed to work. we know that contract is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. But the one we're having issues with is the Mark 16. Alright, let's just speed it up, max speed. Let me just check. I says to F10, right? Yeah, okay. F10 is screenshot key. Good. Want to make sure I'm prepared to show the people. What? Oh, hang on, actually. Gotta do the goo test over here. Observe mystery goo. And keep experiments. And activate temperature. Log temperature. At the very least, we're gonna gain some signs from this ridiculous thing. Even if it does mean the loss of my mental stability. Oh, whoa, hang on. No, don't you do this to me. No, you're not doing this again. Okay, you know what? I've come to the conclusion that it's just not going to do what I want it to. Maybe it's the altitude, maybe it's the speed. I got no clue. What I do know is that it happens. It's stupid. Hang on. Okay, parachute's deployed, and we're now actually a fair bit more stable. Alright, let's see. Let's watch this. And okay, there we go. I took a screenshot of that. It should be a good screenshot. Let me check view screenshots. All my requirements for the parachute contract are activated, but it did not complete. Okay, there we go. I posted the screenshot. Let's upload it. Upload. There we go. Alright, at the very least, if this stupid contract may not have completed as it was supposed to, but at the very least, I now have evidence that it is being absolutely stupid. So maybe, just maybe, by tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, whenever I decide to do this game again, I will be able to I'll be able to understand why the stupid parachute is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So, you know what? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm done with this for today. I've gone on wait for a fair bit longer than I originally planned to. It would at least 50 minutes more just trying to get this parachute to work. Clearly, well, this parachute contract to work. I got all the requirements checked off, and it did not do the thing. So clearly it's not going to work. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this absolute ridiculousness, maybe leave a like and a comment to say you enjoyed it. If you hated it and agreed and how I handled this, and tap the dislike button and say that you hated it in the comments. If you don't leave comments, I'm not going to be able to get feedback on how to improve or what I did right, what I did wrong, and I won't be able to know what games you guys want me to play, and I won't be able to figure out how this stupid parachute contract is supposed to go. Last thing though, before you guys go, maybe, just maybe, spread the word about the channel so this channel can grow. I mean, it's a tiny channel. That's how tiny channels grow, by their subscribers and other viewers telling other people about it. And I'm just gonna end it here, not wait for the landing, because it's just gonna go as a standard landing, hopefully, probably. Actually, you know what, it's so close, I'm just gonna wait the extra few minutes to see whether it's going to land as intended. I mean, this test might not have worked as intended. It may be ridiculously rigged, but you know what? This, at the bare minimum, this landing should be how any landing should be, right? Yeah. There we go. Now we can recover vessel. We may have spent quite a bit of money that wasted on those boosters, but you know what? I don't care. Okie dokie. And yeah, I will see you fine people another day in another episode of another thing that hopefully will go a bit better than this, whatever happened here. Bye bye.